I'm gonna take the SH150, and the quality might be a little bit lower because it's raining and I put a plastic bag over the GoPro. Not exactly a great idea. And it looks like I still have some gas, so that's good. Ugh. It is so nasty out. Left here. Yeah, you know, you don't have... Whoa, this guy. That's a ballsy move. That groove road on this bike, it really squirms. But when you encounter one of these roads that they're repaving, you just have to give it gas. You see, when you stop, it actually is worse. When you go slower, it's worse. You know, sometimes cars do let you look at that steel plate. Be very careful. So today's November 11th, and we still don't have an official president, apparently. It could be Trump, it could be Biden. And I think people have been getting banned from YouTube, like Clown World News. You know, I'm very disappointed that YouTube took his account off. I mean, they deleted it, removed it. And he had 27,000 subscribers. That's a lot. And he had a very loyal following. Shit, I'm really getting wet, especially around my crotch area. It's never a good idea when you get to work. These lanes, they're so dangerous. Look at them. See, I'm following my lane, following my lane, following my lane, going straight, going straight, going straight. And what are you doing, buddy? See, that's the problem, because that lane turns left, but nobody turns left. Pointed in YouTube for removing Clown World News. And I watched all his videos. I didn't see any offensive thing. I mean, he's questioning the ballots, but he's not like... and yeah, it's just very disappointing that YouTube has become this kind of like weird, you better say the right thing. Like, I understand that they do not want like racists and all of these, you know, disgusting people on YouTube, but that's not what Clown World News was. I mean, his motto is stay vigilant, call your mom. I mean, all good things. And he talks about, you know, about like weird conspiracy theories sometimes, but he's not hurting anybody. And with the ballots, he is questioning whether Trump has got a chance or not. So, and it's true, you know, Biden is not officially the president. I mean, he's definitely, I think he's like 99 point something you know, percent chance of being the president, and I think most people have called it. But also, why can't Ben Towles say that, oh yeah, maybe there is a chance that Trump could still win? Yeah, I mean, there is a chance. It's a remote chance. And even in that case, it seems like there's a lot of hype and propaganda to stop that chance from happening. But I appreciate Trump's fighting. You know, I appreciate that he's fighting to the very end. Sure, it's not very dignified, but who cares? You know, honestly, dignity, it's a little bit overrated, I think. I think people appreciate Trump's ability just to kind of fight. I mean, he is already, I think, planning a run for 2024, so that's kind of crazy. I mean, the guy is super interesting. You can't deny that Trump is an uninteresting guy, but unfortunately his personality is so abrasive that people, and we all do this, you know, people at work that are douchebags, you just kind of like, no matter what they do, no matter how good they are, you kind of just you judge them, right? And I think it's very difficult for us to separate ourselves. I know, because there's a douchebag at my work that I really hate, and I think he's good. I don't see it, but I think he's very good. That's why they keep him around. So a lot of people have a license to be a douchebag if you're good. And I think that guy has got a license to be a douchebag, call people clowns, if you're good. But if you're not good, you can't do that. Unfortunately, Biden, I don't think he's a very good candidate. I mean, he's probably He doesn't seem like he's very intelligent. I think Kamala doesn't seem like she's all there. You know, there was a segment on Rachel Maddow, and they were talking about the fly on Pence's head, and you know, that was kind of funny, but she just burst out laughing. It's just kind of like idiotic. And actually, and Pence, by the way, has nothing really bad about him. He's probably like the only person in the world that's so neutral and bland, but he does have like these conservative things that he's for. I mean, Trump himself is not very conservative, and he needed somebody that was conservative to kind of like bring it a little bit closer to the right. Trump is not very conservative, I hate to tell you guys. But yeah, back to Clown World News. I hate that they did that to Benjamin Tao, especially with the amount of followers that he had, and he was just climbing up. You know, he was influential, and if you want to listen to him, just go on Bitchute. There's a lot of people that are jumping from YouTube to other platforms, and unfortunately, I think that's what people need. And, you know, if it's political, I think they're censoring all of these things, so really dangerous, because it feels like propaganda. It feels like people are just interested in one side. There's like nothing else available. I hate the left and the right mentality. Yeah, and Benjamin Tao's Clown World News, which is so funny. Like, he's got a very funny personality. And I think when you're charismatic, I think people do get a lot of viewers. And, I mean, if you're funny, the world is your oyster. It kind of disarms people in a way. Okay, I guess I don't need to split lanes if it's crappy out. Kind of stuck here. The cops won't bother me.